We're here again for another Schmoedown. Woo! I'm Rainy Cage. This right here is Darth Easy.
Yep.
We've had a week to process the Collider collision.
Maybe a week to rest.
I'm ready for a good match. I've noticed Knost has been on Collider a lot this week, and he was on the Schmoedown, and that dude is a funny dude.
Yeah, I love Matt Knost and John Rogan, mainly because I remember listening to the original Top 10 show. Love that show. So happy it's coming back.
Yeah.
And so this is Matt Knost versus Tom Dagnino, one of the evil guys from the Patriots or the Lions Den. Knost, go fuck him up.
I hope he's.
I'm sick of the fucking Lions Den. Fuck Boston. Fuck him up. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't really like Tom Dagnino.
I mean, he's a great character and everything, and but that special when they stole Mark Burnett, I felt for the Horsemen.
Yeah, they had a rough week. All right, well, let's get this started. Look at that.
Now let's talk about you and the Lions then.
Yeah.
All right, because you've lost enough now that you have to go into managing. Is that correct? Am I saying that correct?
I'm above 500 if you do my tag team and singles matches together. Anna's a loser. She was biased. She only likes like this dope Roca, this Bloody the Pizza guy, and like whoever else.
You're talking about Matt Knost, sir.
Yeah,
a respected competitor.
He's okay. He's gonna get what's coming to him on June, whatever.
Tom Dagnino is just a terrible person.
He is.
He's an awful, despicable human being.
He did have to fight. Come on. Don't do that.
Where he locked her in a closet. We finally found her. She is okay now.
She's okay.
She's doing fine.
Okay.
She's angry. What I said at the very end of the match, yes.
You suspended her.
I suspended him.
Dagnino and Hancock.
I did. I suspended them at the end. What I'm going to do with the suspension. Dagnino's got a match against Matt Knost coming up.
Okay.
And that is a big match.
Right.
I am suspending the Lions Den from that match.
I mean, I don't know what the suspension is, but that's bullshit too. Obviously, because.
Well, I want to see you're playing Knost. You're playing Knost. Let's see how you do without your teammates. You're so good.
I don't need my teammates to do that.
All right, great. So they're not going to be around. So they're not allowed then. And let's see what Knost does. I bet you he kicks the shit out of you. How about that?
Well, I mean, hey, there's going to be something up with it because obviously my teammates aren't there.
Yeah.
That's like a force.
If you think that I'm worried about, Dagnino, Phineas over there, I am not worried about that. That's fine. Just all I want from him is to wash that beard at least a week beforehand, because that thing stinks to no end.
Knost. Dagnino.
Cool
I
music.
need to beat this guy.
That's
Silly. Bottom line, you're a loser.
Knost versus Dagnino. Coming on Blueberry. Oh no. A rapper. Oh.
Looks like a bag of cane figures.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Chris.
It's John Campia.
John Campia. John, man, this is something here. Collision really put out a lot of storylines, and as we see,
But it's so funny,
lines, then they are on top, and they've done despicable things. And as you saw in the collision, that I saw what Tom and me have done to our own Emma fight.
Well, he's not
and I
Mark
said,
Ellis
that's
or
a
Kidnap.
suspended. I had a conversation with him. What we agreed on is that none of those Lions Den is going to come out with him today. He's on his own, and he's got to battle up against the former team champion, Mighty Matt Knost.
Well, I think it was the great Julius Caesar that first said, if you can't win yourself, manage others who can. And I believe he was prophetically speaking about Tom Dagnino, also known as, on some occasions, Finstock.
And I think that a lot of that could have been very warranted, but then you see what Tom Dagnino did against the wild man, Josh McCouga. He was up 6 points. Now, granted, he blew it. He didn't win it, but he put up a fight, a lockdown lot closer. People were saying that Makuga was going to knock him out. It was going to be an absolute obliteration, and it was anything but that. He showed he does know some things. And Matt Knost had a rough start in the singles. He was started out 0-2, but then his last match he beat RB3. He's 1-2. A win against Tom Dagnino puts him in a chance to get into the ultimate Schmoedown and get a chance to really elevate his singles career. And boy, does he want to beat Tom Dagnino. He calls it. I mean, Dagnino's been calling him the pizza guy, and is really going after him. But Knost is not bad on that microphone. He's calling Tom right out. They were really going at it, and I'll show you a little bit right now.
Okay.
It's
So
funny.
here we are,
Movie
facing up
talk.
against
Tom's
the
it.
Lions Den.
Oh, it's a movie talk?
Yeah.
The Lions Den, who just added Burnett. Whatever.
Turncoat.
Exactly. Enjoying. He fled a badass team.
Yeah.
Enjoyed those assholes.
I think it's funny that Bibiani and Burnett, after they both lost a couple of times, all of a sudden leave
Yeah.
the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
What's that? Can't handle the pressure of trying to make you winners, and then you run off to a stable that's already winning. You run off on your own that's already winning. That's bullshit.
I'm here by myself for a reason unbeknownst to anybody. Apparently, something happened to Emma, and people are blaming me.
You locked her in the closet!
I don't know what to say about that because it wasn't me. Clearly, it's cops there or somebody.
Who I'm facing today is the lesser Jimmy Hart of this league. The guy just runs his mouth. That's all he knows how to do. Actually, here's my impression of Tom in an interview. So you're asking me a question over there, and I'm talking to the wall. The guy's brilliant. The guy's brilliant. You know what else I love about him? He has a beard costume for his beard. That's a metaphor, right?
This guy consistently shows loser behavior. LB, if you will. He's 1-2, and I don't even know the person he beat first. I don't even think he's even in the league anymore, whoever he beat. I think it was like one of JT's cousins or something like that.
Thin stock. I feel bad for what I'm
Call
about to
JT
do.
a loser.
This is going to be just an absolute murder and
His cousins,
decimation.
anyways.
Your corpse is
You
just
know,
going to be
he's
sitting
black.
on that stage once I'm finished with you. We're going to throw that beard in the trash where it deserves to be. Because guess what? Those of you at home, I wish he had smell-o-vision because his real beard stinks, just like he does. It's terrible. You can smell him 10 feet before you see him. You're like, Phineas is here. It's the worst. And you're going down today, all right? So, adios, Phineas, and adios to everybody else.
Listen, pizza guy. You've been showing loser behavior for the last 6 months. Your team and faction is in the basement, squandering another loser behavior move. And bottom line, you're a loser.
I'm ready for the tournament stuff to start.
Yeah.
Fact, you see, obviously, Roka is there supporting Matt
No,
Knost,
go to
talking
you,
about how this
sucker!
basically what you said too. He's just a mouthpiece. He's got nothing else except that. And then Dagnino has dough in his hands and then money in the other. I mean, the guy's a character.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, Matt Knost has actually been really making a strong showing for himself. In a couple of losses lately, particularly in the team division, he's been showing up very strong, very powerful. A couple of his losses in singles division, too, was, well, let's just say he got some tough draws in there at the same time. And, of course, Tom Dagnino has made a career out of shocking people, whether it's in front of the camera or at that table. Remember what happened with John Schnepp,
Yep.
which a lot of people thought was going to be a cakewalk for Schnepp, and we see what happens there. This could be an interesting match.
You make a great
Snap
point
on the
about
same
Knost.
way.
Knost right now
True, kind of guy.
is quietly on fire. He played great against myself and Mark Ellis. He had the much better game in that match against the Patriots than even John Roca did.
Yeah,
And John
he played
Roca
very
said it
strong.
himself. Matt Knost was the strong player in that game. Roca was the one who had the struggle. So if we see that Matt Knost, I think it's going to be a tough night for Dagnino. We're going to see what we're going to find out.
It's all going to happen when we get into that third round.
All right, the tail of the tape. There you go. Very similar strengths here. Obviously, both of them strong in 80s movies, sports movies. Matt Knost, great at talking to people, and you see Dagnino easily scaring people just by looking at them. All right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready to go, John?
I'm ready to go.
Then let's get ready to
Oh
Good round.
Introducing
Intros.
first. Representing the Lions Den, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is the manager of the Lions Den, Tricky Tom Dagnino.
Boo!
Ah, the booze. He loves the booze. And he's Loser behavior is trademark. Loser behavior.
Now, because, Tom is never lacking in a couple things. He's never lacking in something kind of smart ass to say, but he's also never lacking in confidence, and that carries you a long way in the Schmoedown.
Very true. He's got that hat on that has kind of served for his replacement for that beard since it was retired all those months ago.
Keep on talking, guys.
And his opponent.
Oh,
Representing the Horsemen
I was expecting the champ is there.
with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalist and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Mighty Matt
Roker coming out with them there.
Yeah, it's still showing the 4. It's still showing the 4. Will they have those new 2 team members? We don't know, John. It's just the 2 of them. It started with the 2 of them, and they're back to just the 2.
I was talking about before the match.
More Horsemen! Hell yeah!
He feels like he's got to make a statement of this match, and he wants to make it against Tom Dagnino.
Well, we're going to see. There's been a lot of bad blood here, a lot of Twitter wars, a lot of things that aren't even looking at one another.
Shouldn't there only be 2 fingers up? Is there 4 horsemen? There's only 2.
Tom Dagnino making the dig that he stole Burnett, obviously. And no, it's not even acknowledged.
It's all right. Look, I'm thinking it's all from a guy drinking a Mick Ultra. You know? I'm sure there's a tampon stir in there as well.
Okay, all right, so right away we Knost and Dagnino going at it. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Competitors are going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. They're going to show the board to the camera and say at the same time 15 seconds to answer.
I want to catch up.
Rule, meaning you can only ask to repeat the question 3 times during the match.
You want prediction for the
There's also
fight?
a challenge rule. If they don't like the way a particular ruling is challenged, if it's overturned, they keep their challenge. If not, they will lose it. If they have either one of the competitors gets 8 questions right in the first round, they will get a bonus question
That's
worth
not
1
gonna happen.
point. Matt Knost, are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Tom Dagnino, ready to
Definitely
go?
not
I want
me.
another dry
I'll be
erase
lucky
marker.
to
This
get
one
4
burns
right.
a lot.
I just want to
Is
get
that
5
true?
once.
I mean, it looks it. I like a sharper point.
So is it not working?
I don't know.
Try it out and tell me if it works.
I guess it's okay.
Then let's get ready to Round number 1 in the category of action adventure.
Ooh.
In which Fast and Furious movie did it appear that Michelle Rodriguez's character Letty had died? We just need the number of the movie.
Oh, might be a trick question.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not sure.
So it could technically be the 3rd,
Yeah.
or it could be this one.
1 pens down, Matt Knost.
Fast 6.
Incorrect, Tom.
3?
Incorrect. Looking for 4. So they both missed there. All right.
All right, guys, your
You guys
next
suck
question
already.
comes to you in the category of
I mean, not knowing
sports
Fast and
films.
Furious, so come on.
Who played the legendary Jackie Robinson in 2013's
It's Black Panther.
42?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop. I can't.
Oh, no,
We're going to
I
see
can't think of his name.
whether or not
Fuck!
they get it. Sports these days, right?
Me neither.
Black
Fine.
Panther.
4, 3,
Is it
2, 1.
Did you
Tom.
age it for? No.
Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah.
What is it? What do you say? What do you
That's
say?
close.
Chadwick Boseman?
It's incorrect.
Nothing.
Chadwick Boseman is the answer. Chadwick Boseman.
I would have got that.
B-O-S-M-A-N.
You have Kazakh Bosman. Kazakh Bosman.
I said Chad.
You said nothing that made sense to
Bosman.
anyone
Bosman's
except
the last
yourself.
name, right?
No, absolutely not. Do you want
Is
to
it
challenge?
spelled
Do you
that?
want to challenge that?
Is B-O-S-M-A-N spelled right?
No.
Okay.
All right. So Kazakh Bosman is going to be playing nothing.
Wait, what's the answer?
Chadwick Boseman.
I don't know about
Yeah. You want to?
You don't know
that.
about
Okay, that's close enough to me.
Can I tell you this? Can I tell you? I dare you to challenge.
No, I'm not going to challenge, but I mean, still.
All right.
Chadwick
I
Boseman.
dare you to challenge.
Close to the
Deny!
If Jason Inman can't get Eva, you're not getting Chazak Bosman.
Okay, you're gonna hear this on YouTube.
I'm sure we are. All right, here we go. Category of animated. What comedian voices the parrot Iago in Aladdin? Which comedian?
One of the great all-time animated films.
It was not
Oh, my
Chazak
God,
Bosman.
No, it was not. Chazakok Bosman,
5,
or however he spelled it.
4, 3, to
Gilbert
1
Godfrey.
Knost.
That's what
Gilbert Godfrey.
That's correct.
I think it's
No,
okay.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
nothing.
did,
Who'd
but
you
we
have?
get
I'm
the
curious.
It was almost.
Oh, all right, no.
That's why I
All
said
right,
it.
Matt Knost here, 1-0 over Tom Dagnino. Tom Dagnino playing exactly how we thought he would when he
Can't
played
believe
against
that at the last
Schmoedown.
second.
All right, guys, we move on to your fourth question. This one comes to you in the category of directors. Who was the director of the 2014 film
Crap.
Whiplash?
It's a good movie.
Yeah, director of he did La La Land.
He did.
It's a
Yeah.
movie that put a lot of people on the map. Really, J.K. Rowling, you've been around a long time,
More
especially this
you.
particular film. Did I say J.K. Rowling?
You did, but I was going to let it go.
Love Whiplash.
It's one of those days. 5, 4,
Punch myself.
3, 2, 1. Tom, what wrong answer is
Punch
it?
yourself.
No, it's the guy who did La La Land, Damien Cassell.
Oh.
Right?
What is it?
Damien Cassell.
How to spell it?
Damien Chazelle.
Yeah, yeah.
Big deal.
How did you
I'm
what do you
saying his
pronounce?
name is Damien Cassell.
But
Cassell, whatever his name is.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Cassil. I don't know. I know the guy.
He knows the guy. I'm going to go ahead and give him the point of that. No, I'm giving
Boo!
What's the guy's name?
no.
Hold on a second.
I couldn't pull it.
Damien Chazelle is the name. He said it's the guy who directed La La Land. He knew the answer.
Hold on. So we're gonna. Okay. So I don't have to know the answer.
You
I can
can't-
just dodge around and be like, he did, because I
You
could have
can
said Black
challenge-
Panther.
You can challenge if you wish.
You can challenge it.
I'll
Matt.
challenge that.
All right, he's going to challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, he should get that point.
No.
Cazelle? It's not Chazelle.
Is that from Africa or something?
Uh,
I knew, like I said,
All right, so the judges have confirmed. Matt Knost made the challenge there because we gave Tom Dagnino the point. The judges have conferred, and Matt Knost is going to win the challenge, and we will not be giving Tom Dagnino the point for Damien.
I don't blame him. He didn't say it. He's
These
like,
guys have stupid names that are hard to pronounce.
All right, so there you go.
Welcome to the show,
Matt Knost is not
Vince.
losing the challenge. Matt Knost still
we're
has
outscoring the team.
I know.
And Damien Kazil
That's been his best. It's
and
Vance versus
Chadwick
Redneck.
Bosman will be doing a concert later on tonight. All right, here we go.
I
Next.
said Chadwick Bosman. It's the same name.
No, you didn't. All right, you did Chaswick. In the categories of new release, who played the title character in 2017's King Arthur: Legend of the Sword? Who played the title character? I'm very, very curious to find out what
He is.
name is going to happen.
Get
Yeah,
it?
Tom looks rattled.
He's in the
He
Anarchy.
looks like the
He's
last
just
couple
dropping
months.
Anarchy.
Yeah,
the
so the
lines that are nowhere to
Oh.
be seen. Isn't that like the fourth
No,
system?
and he's channeling his inner JTE.
He was also in that really terrible movie, Pacific Rim.
3, 2,
Charlie
1.
Hunnam.
Pens down, Matt.
Charlie Hunnam.
That's correct. And
Charlie Hunnam.
Correct. Sons of.
let me see that.
Yeah, it's just Charlie Hunnam. He said he's
Okay,
Charlie
all right,
Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam. Okay, 2-1, 2-1,
Be a long match.
there.
Yeah.
That took us to our fifth question to have
3-3 for us.
Conspiracy here.
All right, here we go.
I told you this pen's terrible.
All right.
All right, the next.
It's always someone else's fault.
Terrible pen.
Your next question comes to you in the category of fantasy sci-fi. The word parlay is used in order to stop a fight and talk things out in what Disney adventure film?
Is it just me, or are these questions really easy?
Well,
Or we're just getting lucky?
well, how many we've missed? We've missed.
4,
They'd be
We've missed 3.
Three.
Pirates
of the Caribbean.
2,
That's the
1.
Caribbean.
Pens down.
Pirates of
Tom.
the Caribbean.
Flubber.
Incorrect.
Come on, man.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Correct.
Woo!
1 point. All right,
No!
That's correct. Yeah. All right. Next question in the
Oh,
category.
wait.
Next category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. In what city does the primary action
Oh.
take place?
This is easy.
Overview?
Yeah.
What city?
Yes. What city? Matt Knost out, starting to take a little bit of a lead here. 3-1 on Dagnino, who you're right is very rattled right now.
He wants to put a little bit of distance between him and Tom before to get into the second round because you never know what's going to happen with the win.
It's like super easy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe
Tom.
wrong.
New York?
Correct.
Correct.
That's correct. All right, so Matt knows 4. Dagnino, at least stop the bleeding a little bit.
5 to 5.
Well, I was wanting to get into that.
All right, guys, your final question in round number
We
1
kicking
comes
ass.
to you in the category of comedy.
Well,
In what 1997 comedy do British steelworkers form a male stripper act?
well,
Not a comedy I've seen.
5 out of 8. That's not bad.
Male stripper act. 97, you said?
Correct.
5,
Male stripper act.
4, 3, 2, 1. 10's
Weapon
down.
seeker.
Please. And Matt knows.
The Full Monty.
For 1 point. Tom.
Magic Mike.
Incorrect.
That's what I was thinking when I knew that one in
Nose with a
1997.
3-point lead here. Nose started off weak, but 5 points. That's pretty good. Matt Nose had a strong comeback in the end of
We're all
round number
tied.
1.
All three.
Only really missing 3.
Fuck you, Tom.
All right, so here we go. Round. It's going to work like this. The competitors are going to spin the wheel. If it
Wheel
lands
of
in a
death.
category they do not like, they can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice, of course. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. 4 questions. If they go to multiple choice, 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round. 15 seconds to answer each question. Matt knows you're up 5-2. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, give it a good spin.
All right, you want to see if you can put a lot of distance between him
Yeah,
and Tom.
he's trying to beat Tom up here. You can see the knockout look in his
He
eyes.
doesn't just want to win this
No,
one.
he wants to
wants
knock him out. Yeah, you can tell.
All right, here it goes.
And
Long
we're gonna
spin.
land on what's it coming up to?
That's not good.
Oh, God.
3 coming of age movies.
We're gonna spin that again.
All right, moving on. Coming
Trying
of
to
age.
avoid the spin, and there
You don't
there
want
you
to see
go.
him.
Well, I think we know now where Tom Dagnino's going to go if he
I
gets
like
out
two.
to Tom's choice.
Maybe.
Actually,
Well, I don't know. He's probably gonna want to get something he can
It's
score some points.
bullets.
That's steal.
Good try, Ray.
Football.
Good try, Ray.
Just
Yeah.
say it.
2 points.
Gravity.
So there we
And
go.
then,
Where we land on
speed.
is going past it. Oh,
So we're landing on there?
We got a 90s. That's all right for you.
90s. We get 90s a lot.
90s.
All right.
Pretty good, 90s.
Last
All
time
right,
we
here
did 90s, I didn't get a single one, if I remember correctly.
Team champion
I don't claim to
right
get
now,
90s
90s movies. All right, Matt, no,
I might have been
first
born
question
there, but that's about
in
it.
90s movies. Who played Harrison Ford's love interest, Kay Chandler, in the 1999 film Random Hearts?
Multiple choice.
A. Kelly Lynch. B. Miranda Richardson. C. Kristen Scott Thomas. D. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
Complete guess.
Never heard of this film. Random Hearts?
Random Hearts.
Random Hearts.
Always go with C.
5,
You don't know.
When you don't
3,
know. Or not in school.
D.
incorrect. It's incorrect.
Can I hear the choices?
What did he say
A.
shit for?
Kelly
That's what I
Lynch.
was gonna pick. I love her.
A. Kelly Lynch. B. Miranda Richardson. C. Kristen Scott Thomas. D. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
A.
Incorrect. Kristen Scott Thomas.
Woo!
All right.
Told you, that's the
Question.
strategy right there.
I've heard of it, but I thought Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio was in it.
Here we
I
go.
think she's in every movie.
All right, 90s movie. Which actor played the character of Mumbles in 1990's
What?
Dick Tracy?
Do you know Bubbles?
Oh, Dustin Hoffman.
For 2
2
points.
points.
2 points.
Making up that miss in
Oh,
the
we
first
lost.
one.
We've lost the lead.
What is the name of the head elf in 1994's The Santa
The
Claus?
name? Multiple choice.
Oh, the name.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me the multiple choice.
The
Okay.
actor.
No questions, I'm not gonna lie.
A. Bernard. B. Larry. C.
EPA.
D. Ruth.
I remember Bernard.
That is correct. Matt knows there. Your final question here. Who directed the 1995 thriller Outbreak?
I love that movie. I don't know who directed it though. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Wolfgang Peterson, D. Jean de Bont, C. Kevin Reynolds, D. Ron Howard?
B.
That's incorrect.
The answer's A.
That is correct.
Correct.
Dagnino's
Tom,
big
that's
steal
a big
there.
steal there.
Needed that
Nice.
steal. Okay, so
Kevin
now
Reynolds
Tom
just came
Dagnino's
to
up.
me.
He needs a big round 2 here, or he's going to have to go into round 3 down a lot of points. Tom, give it a good spin.
Can I bring a special guest in to spin for me, or is that not allowed?
Who's your special guest?
Oh, forgot.
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Go. Big spin. There you go.
There we go.
That's a spin.
The most
Oh.
successful thing he's done today.
If it lands on opponent's choice, I'm going to laugh.
Spinner's
Oh.
Spinner's
Doesn't
choice.
matter anyway.
What are you going to pick?
That's what I'll go with.
Spinner's choice.
This is the best possible thing that could have happened.
I think you should choose to spin again. That's what I think you should do.
I'm gonna go with sport movies. I
Go
got
with
to.
sports movies.
I'm an idiot if I don't.
Sport.
We might tie
I
this
mean,
game.
I'd be sniffed with that, you know.
All right,
Sorry.
Tom, your first
I will
question in
admit
your
it's a real.
self-selected sports category. In the film Invictus, which team does South Africa beat in the Cup final?
Multiple choice.
I think I know what it is, but I gotta go multiple choice.
All right, is it A, England, B, France, C, New Zealand, D, Australia?
A.
Incorrect. Chance for a steal.
C, New Zealand.
Correct.
Correct.
Woo! Damn it! I didn't follow my own damn rule.
I went for seal because, for seal soccer.
Terrible movie. Made no sense.
All right.
About the great Nelson Mandela. Doesn't make any sense again.
Your next question in the category of sports. The 1995 family film, The Big Green, centers around what sport?
Who wrote these questions? Seriously.
Listen, the last time I did sports, I got a Kenny Rogers sports.
I knew that.
I've
one.
actually seen
Did
this
you?
movie.
Yeah.
Red, like
3.
Repeat the question.
big fat kid with the red hair.
The 1995 family film, The Big Green,
No idea.
centers around what sport?
And multiple choice.
Is it A, football, B, soccer, C, field hockey,
probably
D,
baseball.
baseball?
A.
It's incorrect. Going over to Matt for a possible steal.
I'm going to say D for Boston.
Incorrect. We were looking for soccer.
2 points for both of us.
Soccer
Yeah, I
is
guess.
the answer.
I said big green, I was like, soccer, football.
In the movie Days of Thunder, what is the name of Cole Trickle's teammate/rival played by Carrie Elwes?
Who the hell knows?
The multiple choice.
Days of
immediately.
Thunder is a sport.
Is it A, Rick Wilson, B, Randy Warden, C,
No way
Russ
can we see
Wheeler,
it again.
D,
It'd be like
Rowdy
third or
Burns?
fourth C of the movie.
C.
That's
Correct.
Come on!
All right, your last question.
C!
All right, so Tom's got one last question here in the world of sports.
Tied it back
So
up,
at least
damn
trying to
it.
get 1 point here.
Should have just stuck with
Sports
it.
are too wide open. What an idiot.
All right, Tom, your final question.
Let you know.
Your final question in the category of sports. What is the subject of director Stacy Peralta's documentary, Riding Giants?
God, these are hard questions.
Yeah.
Anybody else fucking know that question? Giants. No, it's not set in a prehistoric.
Five,
It's not riding dinosaurs.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Two.
I'm just gonna say horses.
Incorrect. Chance for a steal.
I've never heard of it either. You're not alone.
Riding Giants.
Five.
No idea.
4,
Football.
3, 2.
Football.
No, we were looking for surfing.
Me and
Oh, sorry.
Knost are
That
fucking
huge
tapped
surfing
in.
documentary we missed.
All right,
So,
so
Boston.
9-4 here. 9-4.
That makes sense, Ryan
All right,
Giants.
So Tom got absolutely,
No.
I think he got 2 points.
No,
Two
back.
points. He's in big trouble here. Got to have a big third round. Third round is usually where he's been terrible, so we'll see what's going to happen here as we get into round number 3. The competitors will take
Yeah,
3
he's
numbers
two.
from 1 to 20. First one's worth 2 points. Second one is worth 3, and the
7,
final one will be
14.
worth 5 points. Matt Knost, you are up. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
3, 6, and 10.
3, 6, and 10. And Tom,
16, 17, 18.
16, 17, 18. Tom Dagnino is going to go first, and Matt knows
10 and 9.
he's on the
Let's
verge
believe
of
that.
Close
table
in.
here. And the horseman would
close in,
love
it's
that
close
if
in.
that was the case. So Tom Dagnino question was from category number 16. Tom, you are trying to avoid the knockout here in the category of directors. Directors. What was Judd Apatow's directorial debut?
Knocked up.
Superbad.
That is incorrect. The 40-year-old virgin is
Damn.
what we were looking for. 40-year-old virgin, and Tom missed that. Now he needs to hit his 3-pointer here. 3-pointer, which was
couldn't think of
number
that.
17. 3-pointer in the world of comedy. Comedy. All right. Tom, what film stars Leslie Nielsen as Agent WD-40?
What?
Uh,
No idea.
5, 4, 3.
repeat the question again.
Is it? Oh, is it? Been doing this a while.
Oh, I know the answer.
Doing it a while.
The answer is Spy Hard.
That is correct. That is correct.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, that's what I wrote
So
up.
Tom Dagnino is down to this. If
It's
he
not
gets
like
his
I'm-
5, it
it's
would
one
be
side,
12-9, and Matt Knost will have to answer some questions here. All right, here is the category. It is number 18. It is action adventure. Action adventure. John C. McGinley plays FBI agent Ben Hart, and Tom Sizemore has a small role as a DE agent Dietz in what 1991 action flick?
John C. McGinley. Wait a minute. 1991.
5.
Repeat the question again.
Final one. John C. McGinley plays FBI agent Ben Hart, and Tom Sizemore has a small role as DE agent Dietz in what 1991 action flick?
True Romance?
And your winner!
Won by 1 damn point.
The answer was Point Break.
Oh,
Point Break
boy.
is the answer. The Horsemen are back on top here, beating.
Woo!
Dagnino just walked out of the studio at this point. Tom Dagnino
Get the hell out of here.
Very upset there. You have
Oh,
win streak ends.
Magnus didn't get a chance to answer it, so he probably could have gotten some more
Well, he had
points on
10
the board.
potential points at the round that he never even had to answer.
Correct. It could have been 19-7 at the end. We don't know, but it isn't. It is 9-7. But it mostly was because Dagnino was horrendous.
I mean, look, whether it comes from his JTE hanging around, the JTEism rubs off on him, he can't pronounce his name right. You know, and you feel bad for him actually. You get spinner's choice. You select what you think is going to be your strong suit, and it just happens to be all questions you just can't.
I never feel bad.
No, one of the best moments maybe ever in the Schmoedown was him bobbling that to whiteboard. So I'm
You're shaking.
I never
You're
feel
right.
that's the most rattled I've ever seen him, and I think not
The
having
Lions.
the Lions then here, I think the fact he is. I can see him visibly stomping around. Right, I've never seen such a rattled Tom Dagnino. He's upset. He's angry. I've never seen an angry Tom Dagnino. This is losing to the Horsemen. Definitely something he did not want to do.
Not a
Now,
very
we're gonna throw back
exciting
to
match.
Emma Fight.
Do it.
So not a very
Bryce
exciting match.
Hancock, who
But
somehow
we
was
just
had-
able to
we
get
just had a
back
collision,
interviewing-
so-
back interviewing Tom.
We need some smaller matches. We'll make this.
What's
this
up,
one
Movie
of those
Trivia
for that.
Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with
Emma Fife is
today's
back wearing a
victor,
Space Jam
Matt
tank top.
Knost, and looks like
Always approve
John
of her
Rook is
award.
here as well. How's it going, Roka?
Hi, Emma. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's nice to see you.
Actually, it's very nice to see you.
I'm very happy to be standing next to
That was so pleasant,
I
guys.
know.
We're building bridges here.
It's
This
true.
is nice.
And I am just thrilled to be standing next to a victorious Matt Knost today because
Thank you.
you guys, the Lion's Den has really been a thorn in your side as of late, so you must be feeling pretty good.
The Kitten Club can go away, all right? We don't need to hear any more about them. We got rid of the mouthpiece. Slowly by slowly, we
happy
pick off all the
rockets.
competitors and they'll all be gone. And we don't have to hear from these idiots ever again.
All right, I like that. Talking a big game. Was there ever a moment today where you were even a little bit concerned about Tom Dagnino?
Once he spun Spinner's Choice and chose sports movies, I'm like, okay, this is where it's going to get interesting.
Those are
And then
hard sports
Point Break,
movies.
I knew, so I was like, please don't get this, because then it just match is over at that point. So
Yeah.
those two were the two stress points.
Sure.
That. Beyond that, no, I had no worries.
But you came back. I mean, you TKO'd him. You didn't even have to get into your final questions.
No, it's the beauty of being up.
That's awesome. Well, again, I'm so happy that you won today. And now you have got a chance to potentially be in the Ultimate Schmoedown. So who's next for you? Who are you going up fighting?
I'm not sure. I'm sure I need to have probably another match under my belt to qualify for for that. We'll see who's up there. We'll talk to the old commish, see what he's got in the hopper for as far as plans. I have no idea. I'm on a need-to-know basis, and that's basically a couple weeks out when you're taking on so-and-so. No problem.
Perfect. Well, I hope that this upward trend continues for who
Thank you.
remains of the Horsemen. So what's going on there now, guys?
Well, listen, we got rid of some dead weight.
Hell yeah!
A lot of dead weight, let's be honest. And we
Oh.
decided we're going to get lean and mean. We're going to find ourselves some competitors who can actually win their matches and can actually contend for titles. And that's what we're doing. We want winners. Not people that lose 2 or 3 straight. We want winners. And that's what we're going after here. Might not be the 4 Horsemen. Might be something bigger. But it's going to be better than what we put together before. We're going to take all the belts like we said. All the belts, all the records. You watch. I always do what I say I'm going to do, and it always happens. By some point in the next few months, we are going to have all the belts within our stable, our new stable. I guarantee that. Like Joe Namath, I guarantee it.
Well, and unfortunately, right now, the Lion's Den still owns that team title, those Patriots. So What's going on? Are you taking them on again sometime soon? Are you going after Robert Meyer Burnett, who's turned on us now?
Well, listen, I'm studying for the Intergeekdom tournament, so I'm absolutely going to take on Robert Meyer Burnett at some point in the future. I will destroy him and his supposed Star Trek knowledge. And this idea of we've got an Ultimate Schmoedown tournament coming up. If something happens in a certain way, who knows? It could be fighting for the belt. We could be going for the championship. Tag team championship. Listen, I owe Matt Knost a better game than I gave him in the finals. You saw what he did to Tom Dagnino, whatever he wants to call himself this week. Phineas and Ferb.
Yep.
We beat the crap out of that dude, and now we're going to keep beating him one by one. Why? Because we're coming back. What we do best is go after things, and that's where we're at right now.
Why don't we just have a pronunciation contest between me and you and Tom and JTE and just wipe them out once and for all? Do that and spelling and be like, done, guys, back to second grade with you. You can listen it. Once you get through all the grades, you can come back and play with the big boys.
These illiterate fools are champions.
I like that.
No.
Spelling and pronunciation off between,
Hey, pick 2 horsemen. They all look like they can't do it anyway. Pardon me, 2 former horsemen. 2 former, from the Kitten Club. Take any 2 from the Kitten Club. That's fine, we'll take them all.
all right, well, I look forward to seeing you guys take down the Kitten Club sometime in the future. And now over to those criminals, Tom Dagnino and Grace, whatever her name is.
Thanks so much, Emma. Try not to get locked in any more closets. Guys, I'm here with the real winner, Tom Dagnino, the Lion's Den. Here we are. Okay. We were set up for failure from the top of this. You couldn't have any
She made her
secrets
movie
walk
talk
out with
debut
you.
this
We
week,
couldn't
too.
do any intros with you. I couldn't even spin the wheel for you. It's like you were against us from the first second of this game.
Well, what else is new?
Right, what else is
Whoopity damn
new?
do. We get cheated again.
Damn do. Damn right.
You know what? It started from the beginning. The dry erase marker that I had
Right.
was not even sharp at all. It looked like somebody, like Cody was eating it or something. Next thing you know, I get it, and then I can't spell the word. And everything is mumbled, and Nathan challenges, and I lose.
Right, this is illegible because you had a shitty marker.
Exactly, you saw it.
I did.
Yeah. Listen, my penmanship is amazing.
It's
immaculate. I mean, I have a pointed marker that works. Let's get some real markers here and stop cheating me.
Right, it's
Sorry.
just like, how many times are we going to go up with
Might be the
with
weakest
Christian?
excuse
Hating
I've
on
ever
us,
heard.
inventing
The
questions.
marker
And what
wasn't
were those
working.
sports? None of those sports films were sports
The
films.
big wave,
What the hell
the
was that
giant
second round?
ride, some other one. I mean, who knows these days? They're not even sports movies. There's no sports movies, like
Right.
football and like Invictus. Nobody watches soccer in America anymore. We never even really did anyway.
Right.
There goes the Ford fans.
What, is the president again? Who cares?
Nobody
You know what?
cares.
This
And
is
the Big Green is a kid's movie.
It's making me crazy too.
You know,
Okay.
this whole thing.
And I thought whatever that Red Dawn, I thought that was about
You know,
helicopter.
outside of life.
Oh God, here we go.
What's the name of that?
What's this clown doing here? And
Oh.
another one?
Hey, look.
Okay.
Move your hand. There's no need for you to. Let a real woman step in.
Hey.
Let a real woman step in.
A real woman step in.
Whoa.
Miss Movies.
My mic.
Come on, Miss Movies.
Get
You
over
have
here.
proven
Hold on,
one
Mike. Do
important
not
thing.
lose that mic.
You might want to lose that face. You have proven one important thing here today. You are terrible at this Schmoedown. You are awful. You
Plus,
are
I was
horrible,
cheated.
horrendous, and 97 other synonyms I can think of that you couldn't comprehend in that little pea brain of yours.
There was no
You-
sport questions.
There was no what? There was
It
a bunch
wasn't-
of questions that you didn't
I
even know.
got cheated. Period.
This is not Reading Rainbow. This is not remedial English. This is the movie Trivia Schmoedown, which you really don't belong in. It's really sad that you had dragged her into this. However, Spikes, be quiet. Now, this is what I want to say to you. How about we'll give you one little chance of redemption?
What's fake Sharon up to?
Well,
Staring at the camera?
And since you want to call her fake, how about she beats you and proves she's realer than you'll ever be?
Oh, I thought I was going to play you.
Even with that army surplus hat on, you can play me and I'll play you like a violin.
I got this
You
in
can
mind.
play me and I'll play you like a fiddle. You can play me and I'll play you like 7 rounds of chess with one arm tied behind my back and a blindfold over my eye. But you don't want to do that. So what's going to happen
All right,
is
Bobby
this.
Fischer.
Whether she wins or loses against Mike Kalinowski, how about you take on Miss Movies and you get beaten like another baby so Grace can rock you to sleep? Because that's the only way you two have anything going. Grace, you can sit there and keep smiling and look like Harley Quinn stuck in the face 7 times over for 3 issues of Batman. But what you might want to do is put that hat on and you and the Lion's Den can go meow, 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 and purr somewhere else. This interview is done.
Wow. Well, now that they're down to
Well,
hold on.
so what do you have
Now
to
that they're
say
down to
about that?
sexiness has just went back up.
I mean,
Okay, listen.
I definitely have a lot of spit on my face. I don't
Yeah.
feel that sense.
Let me tell you. You know, what Jimmy Washington is saying is that, I don't know who he's running. What has he got? Who's he got over there in this movie? She didn't say one word.
She
She's
didn't
gonna
say
get,
one word,
she's
but
gonna get
apparently
destroyed
she's a
by
real
Jimmy
woman.
Kalinowski.
Good to know.
I'll play her anytime, anywhere.
Excellent.
As long as I don't get cheated. I don't like
Well,
the way
yeah.
he treated you. We might have to put up JT against Washington.
That was a
Shut us
lot.
down.
You know, he's always come off as such a nice guy. I was
Yeah,
quite
he's always
surprised.
hooting and hollering in the back, running into walls, doing his thing. Hooting
All right,
and hollering.
so you're going to take on
Fake Sharon? Yeah,
Fake
of course I'll
Sharon.
play her. No, let's get out of here.
Okay,
All right,
who we got?
let's
Okay, who we got?
Let's get a drink or
Spend my
something.
money.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Well, obviously you see a very elated, horseman there, Knost and Roca rubbing it in the face of Tom Dagnino. And then how about Miss Movies popping in there for saying that after her Kalinowski match, win or lose, she wants Dagnino next. I think she just was chomping at the bit to see what happened here.
And I think she'll be just salivating at this point.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is important for Matt Knost. He didn't just want the win. I had the feeling that just a win wasn't going to satisfy him. He wanted a knockout or a TKO,
Got
and
it.
he came in and he got it. And you know he's riding really high right now.
He definitely is. I mean, look, he is now 2-2, and he's got a chance here. He's probably just a qualifying match, or depending how the rankings shape up by the time this tournament gets into play, Matt Knost could be a 14, 15, 16 seed and get a chance to really do some damage in this tournament if the right questions go his way.
And it's all going to be about that. Now, the question's got to be, like this, besides, Bree, at this point, what does Tom Dagnino do now? What is next for Tom? Where does he go from here? How does he navigate his way through this right now? Because you got to think within that stable over there, he's just lost a little bit of shine.
Well, I think the fact that his managing skills haven't, but I think that his playing skills, yeah, that beautiful performance that he had against Makuga has been washed away from this.
Yeah.
And when you look at this, I personally think he should stay away from Brian. I think Brian will probably knock him out in the second round. But we'll see what's going to happen. Whether or not he accepts the challenge, we don't know. But I would say he plays one more match, if anything, and then he just sticks to managing those lines. Then.
Well, you know what? No matter what happens in this match, there's one thing I can absolutely guarantee you and guarantee everybody at home. To Tom Dagnino, the absolute #1 competitor in the movie trivia Schmoedown is still Tom Dagnino. And we'll just see what happens from here.
All right, guys, so make sure that you comment here. What do you think Tom Dagnino should do? Should he
Give
just
up.
quit altogether? Should he
Yes.
keep on managing the Lions then? What should he do? Go ahead and comment, or should he play Miss Movies, whether or not she wins or loses against Mike Kalinowski coming up here next week. For John Campion, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time. Oh, there's Josh McCougan.
Why am I even doing a fantasy update post this? Final score was 9-7. My nephew, he's 5. He could score more points. My niece, she's 8. Both of them together fighting would have a better score than 9-7. Cody
We scored more
versus
points.
the ghost
Yeah.
of Cody would have a
We
better
get both
score
their
of
points.
9-7.
That's true.
Tom Dagnino has
We
proven,
cheat,
bottom
still.
line, he is a loser. If you had him in your fantasy league, you scored at 3.5 points.
Still, Alvin
3.5
has done it in the
points.
90s questions.
That's like-
So it's up for multiple
Just
choice.
3.5 points. It's absolutely horrendous. Matt Knost, good guy, crooked pinky. He only scores 9 points. Maybe if he goes into the third round and he scores a few more, but at the end of the day, 9 points is not enough to get it done in fantasy. Some people score 20 points and lose, and that's still more points when it's cut in half in fantasy. If you have them,
He's making good
hold on to
points.
him if you're desperate. Look, here's my advice. Look into some team matches. Some of these high-scoring team members are splitting off into the singles and really shining bright, like critically acclaimed, like, some of the... Stay awake. This is
Just really...
fancy up there.
Sorry.
It's really boring.
Jesus, do you see what you did, Tom? Do you see what you did to... Wake up!
Sorry.
Sorry for slapping you so hard.
It's okay.
That was a little mean. I
need
apologize.
I
Are
need
you
to
okay?
wake up. Yeah, I'm good.
That's Josh McCouga. He's Josh McCouga, too. The sequel. We'll see you next time. Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Fantasy Update.
Hey guys, if you like this video,
Well, my 3-game winning streak is over.
Woo! I know, we're happy.
6-11.
11-6.
It was kind of an match.
It was, it was good having our match. So,
Glad Knost won.
yeah, me too. Glad Tom lost.
Alrighty, well.
See you Tuesday.
That's right. Or slightly after Tuesday.
Most likely.
Until next time.
All too easy.
Peace out.